long the camera battery's gonna last, so we're gonna have to make this quick and easy. Hi guys, welcome to this video. How about quickly we all go around and say our names and also, yeah, that's all.
Okay, I'm Sheely.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Liv.
I'm Ellie.
I'm Bella.
I'm Camille.
I'm Julia.
I'm Emma.
Okay, welcome. So our intent with this video was we are juniors and we have a senior here too. And we wanted to talk about just kind of our college experience specifically at Samford. So we're not sure really what questions we're going to be talking about and answering today, but we know that it's going to be fun and funny because that's all we just laugh constantly. I can see you with Sweet Camille. So that's kind of it. So that's what this is going to look like. There'll be different edits and stuff just so you don't have to deal with all of the in-between moments. But okay, who wants to start with our first question?
Who put us next to each other?
Okay, I'll just ask one. So this is a simple one, but from college, what is something that has stood out to you the most, or something that might have been unexpected of college that you've seen?
Can you narrow it down?
I think I have mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think coming out of high school, it's like seniority means a lot, but then whenever you enter college, it's like maybe like freshman year versus is a little different, but after that, it's like we're all basically the same age. Like there's no like hierarchy, which is really cool. Like everyone's a level playing field.
Yeah. And when you come in freshman year, you also see that like people don't care that you're a freshman and they want to get to know you, which is so cool. And I'm sure there's some universities that might not be like that, but at least Samford, like I feel like we've all had pretty good experiences with like upperclassmen reaching out or just like wanting to know who you are, even if it's not on like a super deep level, but just like knowing your name so that way you have a familiar face on campus.
I think I didn't think that I would find friends that I like was as close with as I am. Like I didn't think I would be able to like fully be myself. I thought I'd be able to be myself, but like at this point in my friendships with like these girls, I really could kind of do and say whatever and I feel comfortable with them. So I just think I was like coming from high school to college, I was like, how am I going to make friends all over again? But it was like I found friendships that are like 10 times even deeper and that are just very special. So
What was your most embarrassing story of freshman year?
Freshman year?
Yeah.
Probably when I dropped my water bottle. Probably when I dropped my Hydro Flask water bottle down the library stone steps and water spilled everywhere and it's dead silent.
And I laughed at her and took a video instead of helping her.
That's so bad.
That's bad.
It was very humiliating and loud.
I was a freshman too.
Anything that occurs in the library stairs is going to be like humiliating.
Yeah, a lot of people have fallen.
It's like the most. Our stairs in the library are the most awkward length ever.
Yes.
They're like
They're,
this
like, so
tall
small.
and like this long.
Yeah.
Steps that are like.
Well, and like everyone can see. Like you can see if you're at the bottom, you can see if you're at the top, you can see if you're on the sides. Like everyone is looking at the steps.
The amount of times I've like thought there's another step, so then I like make that like loud noise.
Emma, what's yours?
It was this sophomore year?
It's okay if it is.
Okay, it was when, it's not even about me, actually, it's about Camille. When the calf plates.
Yes!
So there's a new system in the calf now, but you used to like, it was just so gross. But it was just like a stack of dirty plates that she put her hands on. And that was just the last straw for that stack of plates, and they all fell, and it just like splattered on her, and it just looked like vomit was all over her.
Yeah, the worst part was like it was that there's this thing if you're in Greek class where you have to go to like Samford Greek speak.
Yes.
And so the calf was like thousands of people, and like
It was like rushing.
Like, there's a huge circle of people surrounding the trash cans trying to get in, and I
just
take
like
my
the
turn in
freshmen.
front of like 30, 40 people, and then it happens, and everyone's like. And I'm like,
Wait, was it
Tell
freshman
me.
year?
I think it was freshman
It was
year.
freshman year.
Oh my
and we were all like gagging.
You looked so
In the
helpless.
bathroom.
And that was the most
Yes.
movie moment. I feel like Lindsay
Poor
Lohan
kid.
in like a teenage movie.
No, that's like a Demi Lovato moment in Camp Rock. When, like,
That's
the-
even
yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Midgie. My
Midgie.
moment.
Yeah.
That was my
Oh my
Midgie
God.
moment. Everyone
What
should have
was-
Midgie moment.
I'm trying to think of
For
what's
sure.
embarrassing for me freshman year.
I don't know about freshman year. I have sophomore year and I have junior year, but
Okay, go.
Okay,
Or
so
sophomore year.
anything embarrassing from any years?
sophomore year I was at a Pi Cap semi function, and we were doing this like dance move where you like pump. Someone else was like pumping my chest, and you like go like this. And I had just taken a sip of sweet tea, and I went like that, and like the sweet tea like splattered across the entire dance floor, and everyone was like staring at me. It was really embarrassing. And then junior year, this past year, the very first football game, I was cheering and I was running the Samford flag. And I was the O in Samford, and I thought I was out of order because I thought I was the F.
That's pretty like Samford humiliation.
That's
though.
bad.
And it's on video. It's on video. You can probably find it somewhere.
If I can find it, I'll insert it.
In the O, and I run in front of the F midway through, and then the guy Seth, who was the F, he's yelling at me. He's like, "Sheely, like, no, I'm the F or whatever. I don't know." And so then we crossed back, and so midway through, like, we're running the flags on the field. It goes Samford, and it was all my fault.
Didn't you one time also run in front of the football players?
I also ran in front of the football players, and they almost tackled me. They were yelling at me. That was a scary moment. That's also on video.
hilarious.
That's awesome. Oh gosh.
When you grittied at Kyo.
I didn't gritty.
Oh, you did the jerk. And it was dead silent. She was in the middle of a dance circle, and Bella, it was not her
I feel like
function,
I'm
and we like kind of snuck in. And she like got in the middle of the dance circle and started doing the jerk, and no one said a word. And I was like, oh no.
I'll never get to sit over there.
You said you loved that function.
No, it was
Yeah,
great.
it's
It was
the best
a really fun
function.
function.
Which
But
one?
like,
I
it's
should
just
have done that.
I loved that
And
function.
it wasn't my place.
it wasn't
too.
her
like,
place at all.
I just was this like cocky freshman that just like went up in Kyle, thought I was like this stuff because I was there, and then just thought it was cool doing the jerk. So
That's
Never
so
did.
funny.
yeah, that's
We all felt that way.
Never did.
What's like a moment that your friends made you feel, like in college, your friends made you feel so loved and you were just like overwhelmed?
Oh, I can go with this. So, every year for my birthday, we've gone to the beach for the day. And the beach is literally one of my favorite places ever. I think it's also just because I like grew up going with my family all the time in the summers. And so it was like, it always falls on Dead Day weekend, which is like, you get Friday off before finals week. And we've gone to the beach every year on my birthday or like sometime that weekend just for the day. We wake up at like 5 a.m. and freshman year was the best because they surprised me with it and it was so fun. And like Olivia came in my room and she had note cards and I was dead asleep and she like came in, like shook me and she was like, "I have notes on your desk, like you gotta get up." And so I like got up and like looked at the notes. Meanwhile, she left to go get ready. And then it like was like a series of things of like what you need to do, like go get ready. You need this, you need this. And I had to like make sure I had all these things, having no clue where we were, like what we were doing, where we were going. I thought we were just going to like the park or something. 5 a.m. Literally for sunrise or something. I don't know.
Park.
And we like
Smoke the
went to Starbucks and then we drove down 4 hours to Seaside and just spent the day there and then we left at like 8 p.m. We didn't get back until after midnight. It was so fun. So I think those are like the memories that really stand out of feeling so loved on like a day, aka like your birthday, that you've grown up having with family, but your friends can also become family in that way.
Sweet.
And now it's a tradition.
It is a tradition we've done in the past couple of years, and we're gonna do it again.
I have one. Whoa, all the heads turned.
Go, Shaylee.
So last year, Julia and I are actually training for a half marathon, and we got done with a training run, and I like told some of my friends, two of my best friends, that I would go get dinner with them, and I ended up having to cancel because our run went extra long. And they kind of got upset with me, and we were just kind of having like a little bit of an argument, which friends do. And we were like kind of arguing, but I got my food to go, and I ended up just going to sit in my room, took a shower, and like sat down to eat my like bowl of kava that I ordered. And I think I was just sad. I was sad that we had like gotten into an argument. Like I was exhausted from the run, like all of these things. And I sat down, and like my like two friends came in and like just like loved on me, and one of my really good friends, Hannah, she knows that like one of my favorite movies, Letters to Juliet, there's like a scene where like this older woman like brushes the girl's hair in the movie, and it like says like this quote of like, one of the greatest joys in life is having your hair brushed. And I just like love that scene, and like she knew that, which is such a random fact about me, and she literally came behind me and started brushing my hair while I was eating my dinner, like, and I just started crying. Like it was just so sweet too, after we like had gotten into a little bit of a fight, and I just felt really loved and seen in that.
There's so many little things. I think freshman year, when on my birthday I rolled over to my Starbucks order. I just think it was something like simple that I wasn't expecting. Just like her to know, or to like have that.
Wait,
And
you
then-
bet you started?
Camille.
Oh.
And then my sophomore year, Camille had brought me to Starbucks, and then we like were just like do whatever. I didn't think there was anything. And then not only like did she have like a bunch of my friends come for breakfast, but she had orange roses on the table. And orange roses are like my thing. So, or orange flowers just in general. So that means a lot. But then also, I think my little bonfires that I host, like when people are actually like talking and hanging out or like meeting new friends, like I truly just get so overwhelmed, and I'm like, I love all these people being here, and I love all the friendships that Samford has brought me, and it just makes me just in awe of all the Lord's doing. So,
I think I have one. It's pretty recent, but last semester, so it was like in the fall. Currently like living in a house with like, there's 6 of us, and there's actually 3 of us here right now, but like in the house. But last semester there was not all of us in the house, but there's maybe 4 of us, I think, and I had gotten like some pretty hard news, and I like am someone that will like not like showboat that I'm like sad or anything like that. And so I was just like, I like went outside the house and was just kind of like on the driveway talking to one of my parents, and I was like crying, and I came inside and I was like hoping no one would see me. And so I like tried to go up the stairs, but everyone was kind of scattered like in the kitchen, the dining room, the living room. I think someone was maybe downstairs, I don't even know. And I like am like walking up the stairs to like go to my room and like just dart there, like hoping not to look at anyone. And then one of my roommates like saw me, and she was like, "Are you okay?" And like, I mean, immediately I heard all of the noises of everyone getting up and stopping what they're doing and just like coming to like help me and support me, and just like be there for me. And like, I mean, everyone that was there just like sat around me and just like listened to me, and they like wanted to know what was wrong. And it's just like a small example of like, I don't know, like them just like, I mean, hearing all of the noises of them literally dropping everything that they were doing in the moment to just like be there for me is like, I think, such a good representation. That's just one of
so many of just like the kind of friends that I feel like I have made in the past like 3 years at Samford that I've been there. So I don't know, it's so small, and I know that there's so many more examples of that within the past 3 years, but yeah, definitely that is kind of like a theme of just like the friendships that I've made.
Sweet. What's been the latest that everyone stayed up in college?
Bella, I want you to.
Bella.
It's
probably like 2 p.m. the next day.
Yeah. Probably late. I think later than that.
I don't
It's
know
like
if I
concepts.
pulled an all-nighter in college.
I
stayed up is like 4.
I would say 4.
I think 4, yeah, for me too.
I would say like 1. Y'all, I thought that going to college, I'm like, things are so crazy. Like, I'm gonna go to bed so late. I'm probably in bed by like 10:30 every day.
I go to bed
Almost
way
every night.
earlier than I did in high school.
Maybe
Yeah.
11.
I
Yeah.
would say maybe 2:30 for me is the latest that
Okay.
I've been in college.
And it wasn't for like work or anything. Like if I've been up late, it's just because I've been
Yeah.
talking to my friends or something.
Yeah.
See, I've had some
For sure.
nights sitting in the yard with people when they've gotten hurt
Oh,
probably
wait.
3 different times.
But see, for me, it's I don't think there's a night, probably in the past 3 years. Maybe I can count on my hand the amount of times I've been to bed before midnight.
That's crazy.
That's
That's
pitiful.
so true. That is
Okay, but
so
what's the
true.
latest you think you
I do not doubt that.
Like 3 p. Like I pulled all nighter.
Yeah, like
So,
a legit all nighter.
Like I took a nap at 3:30 the next
Yeah.
day.
Dang.
That was
I
like
would
3 weeks
cry.
ago.
I would
2 weeks
Bella
ago.
thrives at night.
like
Like,
she does.
she can crack out an essay, like,
I
nobody's
can literally
business in the
start
middle
and
of the night.
finish a project in one night.
It's insane.
But
Yeah.
that also goes to show that
She procrastinates.
yeah, I procrastinate.
I do too.
I do too. I'm so bad about that.
I have like, I'll like go to bed maybe around like now. I feel like a couple years ago I'd be so down to like stay up and like could actually stay up, and now I'm like so tired by 9 o'clock, and I like go to bed.
We were all
It's so
faking
bad.
it freshman year,
We all
bro.
turned,
I know.
We all turned 20 and we're all like, okay.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But I'll like go to bed at 10, and then like randomly like just different nights like we'll wake up at like midnight or 1 o'clock and to like go to the bathroom, and I just like get out, like walk out of my room and just like bump into Bella, and I'm like, hey. And she's just
You're
like,
gonna
"Still
sleep
there?"
for
She's
like
gonna
4
sleep for
hours?
My
Yeah.
night's just getting started.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay.
What about your personality have you discovered in college? Personality, not like ability or skill, but personality.
I think I've become a lot more, like, carefree. Not that I, like, wasn't in high school, but just, like, I don't know. More go with the flow than I think I've ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that is, I feel like a lot of people could probably relate to that, just because like in high school, like one, life looks so different. Like you're in the same like vicinity with the same people for like 8 hours within the day. But then like and I don't, there's just like this pressure that like everyone puts on themselves and think that there's like everybody cares. And then when you get to college, for the most part, I feel like it's like no one actually cares. You know, like there's like a level to it's like that pressure is coming from you, like yourself, like putting on yourself. And like, I don't know, you like start to realize that and kind of just like, I don't know, get to this point where you're like, what, like, why am I doing this when I don't even enjoy it? Or, I don't know, just stuff like that. Like, you kind of learn that, like, what's really important and, like, why am I trying to please other people or come off a certain way that is just not true to yourself.
People like real people. Yeah. I think, yeah.
And that's
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh, yeah. I know.
So true.
I just think. I'm done.
Oh, ignore me.
Personality.
I have one. I have become I've realized that I'm a lot more introverted than I used to be. And I think it's because when you go to college, you don't, kind of like what Catherine was saying, like when you're in high school, you're with these people for 8 hours a day. When you're in college, you're with these people 24/7. And so like you live with these people, you do life with these people, and you recognize that you need a lot more time to yourself, but also with the Lord, so that way you can be rejuvenated to go throughout your day and love the people around you well. And so I don't think I realized the importance of that, and the Lord has taught me that a lot in college, because He will just like be like, okay, you're done, you need to leave, like you need to just go like spend time with me, because I can be so irritable and just like get frustrated so easily and be impatient, but like that's a reminder that I need the Lord to get through my day. And so I've been very much so reminded of my need for just like, I don't know, my own introvert time, which is not the case in high school at all. I want to hear everybody's for this question.
The word personality confuses me because I don't know what that like.
Something that
Yeah.
that like makes you you.
I think so. Something for Camille's personality that I've learned is
Answering you.
well, it's
For you.
You're doing it for me because I don't know.
Okay, so something about Camille, and I think that she's gotten more into her shell. No, not into her shell. More into her like self of like. When I tell you this mindset that Ellie was talking about of like carefree, Camille is the funniest person I've ever met in my entire life. So then like I think
She's funny.
she kind of like doesn't even like care about opinions of her, to a point of like she is so truly herself in so many circumstances and whatever, that it makes every moment enjoyable, because she's like fully being herself and not like trying to morph according to the situation. And so then like over the course of college, she's been a consistent friend, and like her personality hasn't shifted. It's just that like she's so her. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one. Okay. I hate silence.
Period, queen.
I hate silence. Cricket.
Let's be silent for.
That's okay.
I
I think that it can go deeper than that though. Like I don't like uncomfortability. And so I just like learned that about myself though, but I've gotten so much better. But definitely like I guess a part of my personality is that I just don't like awkward silence. I don't know if that's really a personality trait. It's really not. But I've learned the beauty of, this isn't really a personality thing. I feel like I'm messing up.
It's great.
The beauty of just like silence and like being with people, and I've learned that like my presence can mean something to people and not me like talking and saying things. But yeah, I like to be on all the time, kind of.
Yeah.
My personality likes to be on, but I've learned I don't have to do that, and I can just be kind of like Bella was saying, like learning to be more like Camille. Wait. I'm really tired.
Okay, I think I can go. This is very elaborate. I think in college, I realized that I realized that I'm a super goofy person.
I'm super goofy people.
That's literally how I was talking. I can't form thoughts.
And I think I've known that about myself, but it's cool being around other people who like just don't think of life too seriously, like, and I love being around people like that. So I think it's just brought out like a more my goofy side, and
Sheila is
yeah,
goofy.
I like to laugh and I like to be dumb.
Goofy girl.
Ditto funny.
Look how everyone's just starting to lay on each other.
I'm getting a little tired.
Okay, Emma's turn.
Cameron's gone.
Bella.
Yeah, Bella
Bella
answered.
answered. Bella hasn't answered for herself.
Oh wait, yeah, Bella, you.
But I talked.
Something I didn't know Bella in high school, obviously, but something I think I'm noticing about Bella, I think, is that she loves to connect people and like bring people together and like new relationships, and she loves to like. She also Bella just loves to meet new people, and I feel like she's a lover of people, and that she just naturally is drawn to like all kinds of people. And she very, as well as Catherine and Sheila and all the girls that live with them, but very graciously opens her home all the time and plans parties to bring people together. To I don't know.
No, you're doing.
Bella brings people together in a really beautiful way that's not super common. So
She's very hospitable.
Very hospitable. Oh my gosh, she'll invite anyone and everyone to her party. And typically she's like the prettiest girl at the party.
Not true.
That is true.
True.
On God.
Oh, a hug.
No.
So sweet. Emma.
I don't really know, but I forgot what I was thinking. But maybe I think I've become more assertive. Like just say what I feel like saying.
Yeah. We all would trust Emma with our lives.
We trust Emma so much. Anything she says, we're like,
Yes.
Yeah, I would be careful with that, but yeah, I
humble. More with just random things like in the kitchen.
And like the types of
else.
no, but like even the fact that like literally last night, like sorry, I'm blocking whoever that is.
That's me.
Sorry. Like literally last night we were leaving dinner and she saw a homeless woman and just like immediately no thought like walked up to her, gave her food and like asked how she could be praying for her and like ended up hearing a lot of her story. But it's things like that that Emma does all the time. And if it's like a waiter or someone random, like she's so bold, like but gentle.
She's a very
Bold and gentle, her tattoo. But yeah.
Yeah.
Assertive in like that way too.
And super real.
Yeah.
she's so real in the best
So
way.
She also asks really good questions.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Intentional questions.
Quick fun fact. So last night, this is just for the vlog. Y'all already know this. Y'all were here. Last night was basically quote unquote Camille's bachelorette. She was the one wearing white. All the men were wanting to dance with her, and this one man, lovely in white with a hat on, decided to tap her on the shoulder and
Gold
say,
chain, gold watch.
"Yes, big rings."
We were all secretly terrified.
Dance with her. It was hilarious. The music went from great 90s to Black Eyed Peas to
Hotel
no
Motel.
hands. No hands.
Yeah.
It just was an interesting night. To the two women that went to Brown and Mercedes, they were
If
awesome.
you're watching
Yes.
this is for you. We loved you guys.
Yes.
So hope that
What
y'all
were
had
their
the best
names?
time
I
on your
can't
college
remember.
trip.
I don't remember.
I don't really
They didn't tell us.
Yeah,
They really
said
didn't.
her
They
name.
did tell us.
All right, everybody. So I think it is. Well, I know that it is now 10:54, and we are exhausted. So we're gonna end this video. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but we got to talk for a while, and this was sweet. So happy spring break!
Happy spring break! We hope you love Samford if you come, little freshmen watching this.
Rush
Or
Sanford.
college, whatever you end up doing.
Rush
Yes.
Sanford.
Find your school that you will love, and it's
probably safer.
and find community. That's the biggest thing.
Yep.
It's at safer. Okay, now everybody
these girls.
huddle together for the thumbnail. So
A
I can-
5, 6, 7, 8, and a word.
Go eat Sheely.
My sunburn.
I'm trying.
Soil.